Hey y'all, Samson again. Let me preface this video by first saying that I do believe that love is love. If you manage to find somebody who is willing to navigate the journey of companionship with you through all its challenges and y'all are able to still make it work without getting on each other's nerves and poisoning each other for some insurance money and some shit like that, then by all means, it should be celebrated. If you are a black gay couple, I think that's one of the most beautiful things in the world because we know how challenging life is for just black men. So add on top of that being also gay and broke, which is a disability, but being, black and gay and navigating other additional challenges associated with that, and merging your life with another person who lives that experience and making it work, how powerful that truly is. As much as I appreciate seeing the Karamo Browns, the Billy Porters, the Don Lemons, and RuPauls, there's a certain blueprint that it seems that certain black gay men who achieve that level of success in their careers seem to follow. And that usually is showing up, being a black gay success story, maybe even talking about racism, and then locking arms with a white partner and gallivanting off into the sunset. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a white partner, but let's talk about the reasons why this could be all the time. Looking at them, are these the type of black men that men in our community would realistically date? For instance, I think Billy Porter is fabulous, but imagine if he was not Billy Porter as we know him and he showed up on a date. Half y'all know y'all would not call him back for a second date. Because we judge things, we judge each other, we judge potential dating prospects and stuff off of shit that's so superficial that it's ridiculous. We judge it off porn, we judge it off things that we see in TV and what we think would make us look good, and those aren't realistic things. No real relationship can work solely off that. Secondly, the reality is, sure, love is love and it's real and all that stuff for a lot of people, but there are also a lot of gay white men out here who like having trophy husbands, and they get these diva black men and they finance them and they give them access to a lot of opportunities that they would not have if they were solely in a mostly black social circle. Can you blame them? Nothing should make you come harder or faster than somebody who wants to improve your financial situation. You want to do what? You want me to come one time tonight or five, okay? And then there are also black gay men that purposely seek out, white partners because they don't want to face parts of themselves that are required in order for them to be with another black gay man. For instance, Michael Sam is a great example of this. He completely shunned the black gay community when the black gay community reached out to him during, the pinnacle of his success, when he was in the NFL draft and all that type of stuff, because we wanted a part of that too. He is a black gay man and we were embracing him, but he shunned us. And then, his partner that he was with, the word on the street was he met that dude at a party. Dude was drunk. He tried to help him. He was like, "Get your black ass away from me." Then he found out who he was, and then he got back with him. When he didn't get to the draft, he dropped him like a hot potato. Michael Sam spiraled off into a depression because he said he felt like the community abandoned him. And like I was saying, nobody is going to have your back completely like the people who know what your experience is. And even though we kind of don't care, the door was still open for Michael Sam to come back come to the black gay community. I don't know if he was ever truly a part of it. But if he would have had a black partner or a partner who was grounded culturally, they would have known, hey, you got to come speak to your community because they're living a lot of the things that you live. So come speak to them. That's common sense. I also think that representation is important in media because I know for me as a black gay boy growing up, hearing the things that I heard in the church, at the barbershops and in school and stuff like that, it was affirming to be able to come home and watch a Marlon Riggs documentary or Noah's Ark or Brother to Brother or something like that and see not just the way that they navigated love, but also their friendships and how they built community. And I know how that affirmed me. People still need to see that. There are children who still need to see that. I also think about the couple aspect, and I personally go for more the heteronormative sort of thing. A lot of people say, oh, we need to do away with heteronormative, and I agree. But for things that the general public needs to see, first I gotta say, relationships can be a lot for black gay people, as we know them. Like, we got a lot of shit we need to deal with. so that we can really embrace black gay love. But that's a whole different discussion. And so if it's a lot for us, you can't just come out throwing threesomes and, you know, foursomes and polyamory and stuff at straight people and stuff like that, because they really don't understand it. They really think we some crazy freaks and stuff like that. So in order to really, you know, balance the narrative out, you have to show them things that they can relate to. You have to show them couples. Like, I love Styling Hollywood at Darren Jason on Netflix. You know, couple moving and shaking, but they still have normal problems. Come home, why didn't you wash the dishes? You know, I'm tired, I don't feel like having sex tonight. You need to leave me alone. You want me to do it, vacuum the floor tomorrow. You know, because that's real stuff that real couples go through. And in order for general society to continue to change its views on us, they need to continue to relate to us and see our humanity. You know, and a lot of people say, oh no, we don't, stuff like that. In order to get people to truly understand you, there has to be levels of compromise in there for conversations to truly be had. Everybody can't be stonewalling, because if not, people are just going to keep fighting, being stubborn, and nothing is going to be solved. And that's that. I think that we as black gay men definitely need to see those images, because it still affirms us, even as 30, 40, 50, 60-year-olds. We need to see it, because there are things that we have that I think for as long as we live, we will have to deal with, and by seeing it, it will help us to deal with those things and move through life better and more affirmed. Because Joseph Beam said, what? Black men loving each other is the revolutionary act. And that revolutionary act of love won't just continue to change our community, but it's going to make a better world for other little black gay boys coming up behind us to live in. Because black gay love really is that powerful and revolutionary. Just wanted to say that. Please leave your comments. Please like and share the video, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Samson McCormick. See y'all later.